the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Charlotte Hornets in this one as they go up against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. Minnesota comes into this one after the win against the Rockets. A terrific underdog win in that last game. They're feeling good, looking to keep it up tonight. And you look at AI, taking the league by storm. Kenny, he has really drawn some big crowds.
Man, some guys, it takes a while to build a fan base. But this guy has done it super quick. Other guys, this guy's like Shaq. He's become popular right away. When you came in to Orlando with the Mickey Mouse hat on, and man, that was incredible.
I don't like to toot my own, but I was the first guy to have Player of the Week his first week in the league.
Get out.
Yeah.
Ever? No one ever had that?
Nah.
You know what stuns me about that?
What?
The fact that you would say you don't like to toot your own horn.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, you're wearing that thing out, I'll tell you that right now.
We know every song on that horn.
Let's, by heart. Because you play it every day.
Man.
Non-stop. Here it comes again.
Get dizzy.
Toot, toot, toot.
What's up, boy?
AI, check this out.
What's up, Charlie?
The latest round of All-Star votes were released. You're the leading vote getter.
Whoa. I'm the leading vote getter? Dude, Charlie, you know what that means? I have the chance to become captain and pick one of the team.
Exactly. This could be huge for your social profile, for the team's social profile. In fact, I need to start working on press releases and scheduling interviews.
Charlie, this is crazy, man. I gotta get to work. I gotta put the work in, bro. Thank you.
Is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hornets coming to town hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. They put together game after game, winning 5 games in a row. Fantastic stretch.
And checking out Charlotte, you know, this happens every year. A team outperforms expectations early. You wonder, is this just an anomaly or is this something they can sustain?
And what'll be interesting to me is to see if they can keep it up. I mean, but you're right. It's very early in the season.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Williams is out there with Batum, and it's AI in at the 5 spot. Now we're moving into the heart of the NBA season, Clark. Has chemistry and pecking order in a locker room been set by the coach and by the team at this point of the year?
Yeah, I think with veteran teams, it's pretty well established. But again, the makeup of your veterans is key there. With younger teams, though, I think they begin to, it's a process. It's an ongoing process of figuring out roles
right.
and pecking order. So as you get into the middle part of the season, the heart of it, I think the young guys do start to kind of figure it out.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's AI, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. AI's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Oh, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Shots good from Butler.
You know, this is Butler's game. He's a polished mid-range shooter. Defensively, you've got to close on him fast.
Now, here's AI. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And, you know, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
Wiggins against Batum. Here's Towns. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
Outside, Batum. Dishes it to AI. Back to Batum. And Batum throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. T kicks to Butler. Gibson the screen. Back to T. Tries a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The super fast release of Jeff Teague and incredibly lethal catch and shoot player.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Teague following the basket by Malik Monk. Here's Wiggins, and it's AI with the rebound. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Here's Teague, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Teague's got 5.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Here's AI, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
You know, last year the Charlotte Hornets shot more free throws than any other team in the league. Yet they were one of the worst teams in the league at making them.
And with the Hornets' poor free throw shooting, Clark, I suspect much of that had to do with Dwight Howard.
Yeah, most of the guys not named Howard hit their career averages or even improved. Shows the effect that just one guy can have on a team statistic, especially if he takes a big percentage of the free throws.
Here's Walker. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Monk kicks to AI. To the paint. Outside for Batum. It's good from long range. Batum's got his second bucket.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Left side, Towns. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Butler passes to Teague. Back to Butler. Another shot. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists tonight.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Deflects the pass. Here's AI. The shot comes out. Towns with the defensive effort.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Towns, a screen on Batum. Wiggins kicks to Teague. Towns, the screen. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 7 points in the game.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Batum. AI in the post. Defended by Towns. AI with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be fuming. I mean, they were way too late in contesting that layup.
Teague dishes to Butler. Towns sets the pick for Butler. Right side, Gibson. Over Williams. No good from Gibson. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Williams passes to AI. The second effort uses the glass that time, and it's good. He has 7.
Great effort, terrific instincts. It's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
Towns, the screen. Teague against Walker. Teague kicks to Towns. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Zeller, he's checked in for Williams. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lamb, he's checked in for Monk. And Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Rose. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Pass to Tolliver. Over Zeller. Tolliver with the bucket.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
Tell you what, Greg, it's getting to the point where you assume every shot is going to go down. I mean, nobody's missing out there.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota? Here's AI. He's got 7 out to the right wing. Monk, no one around him. And that one's on target from the wing.
And Monk has excellent timing on the catch and shoot. Takes no time in getting it off once he catches the ball.
And Malik Monk, tremendous offensive promise. But the defense, Clark, the defense is still coming around.
Well, he was the 11th pick in the draft, Kevin, ahead of Donovan Mitchell. A lot of pressure on Monk to live up to his elite billing. The good news is, and I always say this, Kevin, young guys, you have to give them time to grow and develop. He's a clutch shooter. He's got good size. He's competitive. I think he's going to have a nice career in the NBA.
Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. And it's Teague in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns, the pass to Teague. Back to Towns. The kick out to Teague. Towns, a screen on Walker. Here's Teague. Offensive rebound. Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 8.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
T kicks to Butler. There's the screen. Pass to Wiggins. Towns sets the pick for Wiggins. Second chance shot, and Towns with the lay-in good. 10 points for him.
Well, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
Outside for Batum. Back to AI. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside Butler. Towns, the screen. Butler dishes to Towns. That's tipped. Outside Batum. AI in the post. Towns on him. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Teague kicks to Towns. Teague against Walker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up. And you look at Jeff Teague, now with a decade in the league out of Wake Forest. Greg, what does he bring to the table aside from the fact that he's been in the playoffs every single year of his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's an explosive slasher and really has grown as a playmaker. Not a star, but a quality starting point guard. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Towns kicks to Wiggins. Towns a screen on Batum. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Teague can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Offensive rebound. Here's AI, and AI throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Hornets trail by 16. Batum wide open, he fires. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And, you know, as much as he loves the three, Batum pretty reliable from mid-range, too.
T kicks to Towns. He dishes it to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Count that one. And that's 12 points for Butler.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And the Hornets call time here. Dribble drive has never gone out of style. Still a primary weapon when you think about some of the guys who are best at that. Who comes to mind, Clark?
Man, there are a lot of guys that convert off the bounce at a high level. LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, one of the very best. I don't know if anybody has a handle as sweet as his. Harden is terrific off the dribble with the drive or the pull-up jump shot. Dennis Schroeder, maybe not of the ilk of those guys, but certainly a handful when he's got the ball in his hands with a live dribble.
Williams passes to AI. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. AI's got 18 points in the game.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Pass to Wiggins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Andrew Wiggins, the #1 overall pick back in 14. Great bloodlines, the son of pro athletes. The game just seems to come easy to him.
A decent free throw shooter is Wiggins, trying to become more than that, though, given how often he gets himself to the line.
Hernangomez is checked in for Williams. You know, Greg, the game comes so easy to Wiggins, but some say he needs to be more assertive, more aggressive. Do you see that?
I mean, high expectations for a player that was taken first overall. The length and athleticism should enable him to impact the game in so many ways, but, you know, his motor doesn't always rev high enough to take advantage.
They set the pick. Towns, the screen. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Monk kicks to Walker. The pass to Batum. And here is Hernangomez. To the middle. Here's AI. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
He passes it to Towns. Back to Teague. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 10.
That right there is how you pause a defender. You freeze him up. Nice bit of ball handling from Teague right there.
To the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. As you take a look at Charlotte, they're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Check it out, Charlotte, man. They are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Monk, and Tony Parker is subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Zhang kicks to Tolliver. Zhang with the screen for Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot And if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Now, here's Batum. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans. Parker kicks to AI. Pulls it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. AI's got 23 points.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
And you know what, Greg? He's showing no signs of slowing down now. This game has been all him, and he's been a force.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. AI is out there with Marvin Williams, and it's Batum in at the small forward position.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
T kicks to Gibson. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Walker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Blinding speed. Walker can be an unstoppable force in transition.
And this Timberwolves team, so fun to watch.
I agree. All-star talent on the rise, athleticism, and they can light it up too. Yeah, fun group.
Butler sets a screen for Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Towns the screen. Gibson passes to T. 3 off the mark.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Butler passes to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his third assist on the night.
And this is Karl Anthony Towns at his very best. When he's got it going like this, he keeps it going.
And Batum kicks to AI. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And he gets it to go.
Well, I think this is an ideal recipe for Wiggins. Attacking on the drive, making people try to match up with his athleticism. That's a winning combination for Wiggins.
Here's AI. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
And it's Teague, that time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Charlotte calls timeout. And over the last 5 seasons, Jimmy Butler had one of the top minutes per game loads of any player in the league. Clark, do you think that had anything to do with his knee injury in February of 2018?
Really hard to say, Kevin. I mean, meniscus issues can result from overuse, but we're not sure if that was the case with Jimmy. Tibbs has always played his best players big minutes, and Jimmy Butler was one of his best players. So we see a lot of franchises, though, taking a bit of a different tack in terms of minutes played for their star players, trying to massage and manage those a little better because of the concern about overuse.
Shot from 12. Here's Towns. And no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Batum dishes to AI. Gibson with the steal. Now here comes Teague, leading the break.
And Teague is just the player you want drawing fouls and getting to the line. A solid free throw shooter.
And Jeff Teague grew up in Indianapolis, Right side, Butler. Tolliver for three, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Jones and Butler in the backcourt. Anthony Tolliver out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Batum passes to AI, and it's in there. AI's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Charlotte.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Jones kicks to Tolliver. Back to Jones. Gibson the screen. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Batum. Pass to Lamb. AI in the post. Jang defending. 2 points. That one goes. 32 points for AI.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
And this is Butler's bread and butter. The mid-range J is on point. Got to D him up better than that.
The pass to Lamb. Kicks to AI. And AI throws it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Minnesota making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Left side, Butler. Passes it to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
I like the grittiness and hard-nosedness that Gibson plays with. That's the key for Gibson, being strong and assertive in rebounding the ball.
Parker kicks to Lamb. Here's AI, and he finishes nicely on the layup. AI's got 13 points in the second half.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Jones, the pass to Butler. To the middle. Here's Jang. The shot will not fall. Nice D from AI. Wiggins against Batum. Here's AI. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. AI's got 38 points.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
Right side, Butler. And good that time. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, you got to love the offensive game of Butler. Does everything and does it at a high level. That's exactly why he's a perennial all-star.
And stolen by Jang. Now here's Butler, covered by Lamb. Poked away and stolen by AI. Parker against Jones. AI. Williams kicks to Lamb. Batum passes to AI. And AI throws it down.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Outside Butler. Six to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Jones, that time on the assist by Jang. Jang's got his third assist on the night. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Williams, a screen on Butler. Now here's Lamb, defended by Butler. AI in the post. He's against Jang. The shot from the low post is good. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into this one after the win against Houston. Left side, Gibson. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Parker against Jones. He kicks it to Butler. And it's denied.
An above-average shot blocker at his position. Lamb times his swat just right.
Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Jang. And it's Teague in for Tyus Jones. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Kemba Walker's checked in for Tony Parker. Here's Walker. AI in the post, defended by Towns. And he gets it again. Shot good from AI.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Batum. Launches it. Charlotte moving the ball around. A nice shot by AI. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Charlotte?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The Hornets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. It's stolen by T. Pass the Butler. And now Minnesota on the fast break, and they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Towns. Charlotte in the lead. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Back to Walker. And the pass to AI. And good. There's another.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Pocket 2. Shots good by Butler.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
Passes it to Lamb. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Monk's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte calls timeout.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
AI in the post. Towns on him.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Timberwolves trail by 4. T kicks to Towns. Over AI. And again, it's Minnesota.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Outside, Batum. Pass to AI. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Butler dishes to T. And it's AI with the rebound. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Timberwolves trail. Towns wide open. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
So often the screener himself, Towns showing he can use the pick as well to create space for his shot. That's pretty impressive.
Williams passes to AI. And the layup's good off the glass. AI's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
T kicks to Towns. And that one is off. Nice D from AI. Here's Monk. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Outside T. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Monk. Williams against Towns. Here's AI. The second effort connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 6. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Greg, one possession at a time, and really, as you said, it's all about clock management right now.
Here's Teague trying to get open as Gibson, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And now they decide to foul intentionally. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes...
Butler kicks to Tolliver. It's deflected.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alt, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
AI, Griff's got some questions for you. Can you take a minute?
Oh, for Griff? Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks, AI. I was hoping you would weigh in on your team's winning streak. You guys are red hot right now with no signs of slowing down. What's gotten the team to this point, and do you see it ending anytime soon?
It's been lots of hard work, Griff. You know, I'm talking hours spent in the practice gym. I'm talking time with the coaches, working over the game plan for each new team, each new game. But, you know, when you got a good game plan and a team willing to put in the work, you're bound for success.
Did Charlie write that one for you?
Of course not, Griff. You know I only speak from the heart. Come on now.
Well, congrats again on the win, and good luck trying to keep that streak alive.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Should we move on?